People using their mobile phone while walking is one of the common things to see in society. According to the Boston Times, more than 1,000 pedestrians used their mobile phone while they were crossing the busy road in the Seattle of US. The time they took to cross the road increased from 0.75 to 1.29 seconds due to using phone. It is worrying that more accidents may happen if the people cannot give instant reactions because of using phone while walking.
Excuse me, may I know what are you doing on your phone?
Oh, I'm using the WhatsApp and testing my friends.
As you can see, more and more people using their mobile phones while walking can be due to different reasons, such as texting and talking on the phone. Sometimes, people might bump into each other just because they are distracted by their phone, and it might become a potential risk for themselves or people around them.
For texting and speaking on the phone, which one do you think it will have more impact on your reaction time?
I think testing on my phone will have the more impact on my reaction time because speaking on my phone, I can call the hands-free mode and use my headphone to speak on it. While testing on my phone, I need to have concentration on typing, and also I can't keep an eye on my surroundings things. So I think this one have a larger impact on my reaction time because I can spend less concentration on my surrounding.
Okay, but is it really the truth? We're here to find out.
In the past 6 hours, have you ever kept using your mobile phone for at least 5 minutes while walking?
Yes, of course. Okay. Yes.
Yes. Usually I'm testing because I need to reply on many messages, so I use more than 5 minutes.
What types of mobile phone usage do you usually have?
Mainly the social media and typing with the WhatsApp.
For me, it's a social media gaming.
I guess social media.
I'm still texting my friends.
After we integrate the data from interview, we found that the most often usage of mobile phone while walking is checking social media, and the second is texting.
Do you believe that using mobile phone will affect your reaction time when you are dealing with certain unexpected situations?
Yes, because I cannot concentrate in 2 or more things.
Yes, because you will be distracted when you are testing or talking on phone.
Have you ever forgotten or lost something due to using mobile phone to text or speak with someone?
I lost my umbrella while I'm using my phone.
I may miss a car or just forgot to get off the car.
No.
Among those participants who have ever texted or talked to someone on phone on the street, 70% of them admit that they have missed a bus or lost something due to distraction by their phone.
Why do you think that using mobile phone while walking is dangerous?
Because while using the mobile phone, we may not pay attention about the environment, and it may be very dangerous.
I think it's because of too focusing using the phone, so you will not stay alert in the surrounding environment.
Do you think that texting or speaking on phone will have more impact on your reaction time?
I think it's testing because you have to use both your hands to test, and then you have to look at the phone. But if you speak on phone, you can actually see the surroundings, so you will not bump into others or rush into the road.
Speaking on phone because I need to I need to interpret the message from people speaking to me, and then I need to think more about how to respond and answer. So I think I will lose more focus when I'm speaking to another person.
In order to find out the impact on people's reaction time while texting or speaking on the phone, we invited 20 volunteers to conduct an experiment. During this experiment, participants are going to use a cell phone for doing reaction time test and another cell phone for texting or speaking on the phone, and also a data sheet for collecting data. Through this experiment, we expected to find out the different reaction time when people are concentrating, texting, and speaking on the phone. At first, we asked the participant to do the reaction time test for 5 times without any disturbance. In the test, they were asked to tap on the start button when the red light is on. After they have pressed, the red light on the left-hand corner will switch to the yellow light in the middle and delay for a few seconds. At the moment that the yellow light turns to green light, the participants have to tap the stop button immediately to see how fast they can respond to the changing of light.
In the control group, the average reaction time for all the participants is 0.356 seconds. It seems that the reaction time was fast when they were concentrating the test. Next, we asked them to do the test again, but this time they will do it while testing or talking to someone on the phone at the same time. So, will the performance change?
After our calculation, we found that the results from the experimental test were surprisingly different from the control test. When the participants had to test on the phone and do the test at the same time, their performance dropped significantly from 0.356 seconds to 0.798 seconds. It required more than a double of reaction time when they were testing. And for them to speak on the phone, the average reaction time was 0.594 seconds. It clearly shows that testing and speaking on the phone will have an actual and instant impact on people's reaction time. And also, testing results in a more reduction of reaction time than speaking on the phone.
In this experiment, we observed that both texting and speaking on the phone have great impact on reaction time. This is because our brain is not capable of fully concentrating on two things simultaneously. Our brain has something called cognitive load, which is an amount of mental activity that it can engage in at one time. If you're texting or engage in a cell phone conversation while walking, that leave your brain with less cognitive load to focus on walking, which can be reflected by our experimental result.
We also found that testing requires double amounts of reaction time compared with talking on the phone. This can be explained by that test messaging takes our eyes off the surrounding for the longest time compared to talking on a cell phone and those not using a phone. In 2006, a study by Monash University's Accident Research Center found young drivers spent 400% more time not watching the road while using their phones to test or speak on the phone than those who didn't. It also found that the number of incorrect lane changes while using a phone increased by 140%.